Here's what you need to understand. Money is not emotional, but it is predictable. It rewards habits. It rewards consistency. It rewards the person who keeps building when everyone else quits. And that's why shutting off your heart is the biggest move you can make. Because your heart wants to quit. Your heart wants to cry. Your heart wants to protect you from discomfort. But discomfort is exactly where growth happens. Discomfort is the door you have to walk through if you want to reach the other side. The side where financial freedom lives. And once you learn to see discomfort as a signal to push harder instead of a reason to stop, your whole life changes. Most people are emotional with money. They spend when they feel good. They waste when they're bored. They chase quick dopamine with fast food, nights out, and things that bring zero return. Then they panic when bills pile up. They're trapped in a cycle of emotion. That's how the system keeps you broke. Because if you live by emotions, companies, ads, and distractions control you. But when you flip the switch and say, "No, I don't move based on feelings, I move based on goals," you become untouchable. You stop being a consumer and start being a creator. And that's the moment the game changes. Listen, the grind isn't about pain for no reason. It's about building leverage. Every time you say no to your heart and yes to your goals, you're building leverage. Every extra hour of work, every skill you practice, every sale you make, it all stacks up. And money loves stacks. Effort stacks, results stack, discipline stacks. The person who keeps stacking while everyone else wastes time is the one who eventually cashes out big. It's math, not magic. Think about the last time you didn't feel like doing something important, but you did it anyway. Remember how good it felt after? That's not just pride. That's proof. Proof that willpower beats feelings every single time. Proof that action brings confidence, not the other way around. You don't wait to feel confident before you act. You act, and then confidence shows up. That's the formula. That's how you build momentum. And momentum is what makes you unstoppable. Now let's be real. You will get tired. You will get bored. You will hit walls. That's part of the process. But here's the difference. The average person stops at the wall. The disciplined person climbs it. The average person listens to their heart crying for comfort. The disciplined person hears the same cry but keeps moving. That's why discipline looks boring in the moment but becomes powerful in the long run. Because when everyone else is giving up, you're still standing. And money flows to the ones who are still standing. Your heart will always trick you. It tells you to wait for the right time. It tells you to stop because it's too much. It tells you that you've done enough. But ask yourself, enough for who? Enough for what? Enough to stay broke? Enough to keep dreaming but never living it? No. Enough is not enough. If you want to break out, you have to silence that voice and replace it with a new one. A voice that says, do more, push harder, keep going. That's the voice of willpower. That's the voice of freedom. So here's the challenge. From today, stop listening to the question, how do I feel? And start asking, what needs to be done? That shift changes everything. Because when you move from feelings to actions, you build a foundation that money respects. And money always respects discipline. That's why the rich get richer. Not because of luck, but because they built systems that don't rely on feelings. And that's exactly what you're going to do. Let's get real for a second. Everybody says they want money. Everybody says they want freedom. But when it comes down to the work, when it comes down to sacrifice, most people disappear. Why? Because their heart takes over. Their heart says, I'm tired, I'm stressed, I'll do it tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes. That's why the graveyard is full of dreams. Not because people couldn't do it, but because they listen to their feelings more than their goals. And I don't want that for you. That's why I'm telling you, turn the heart off, turn the will on, and never look back. Think about the world you live in. It's built to distract you. Social media wants your attention. Netflix wants your hours. Fast food wants your cravings. Everything around you is designed to pull you into comfort, to keep you hooked, to keep you weak. Because a comfortable person doesn't fight for freedom. A comfortable person doesn't build wealth. A comfortable person spends, consumes, and obeys. And if you let your heart run the show, you'll keep falling into the same traps. You'll keep chasing small pleasures while missing the big rewards. But here's the truth. The people who win, the people who actually stack real money, they operate differently. They don't move based on feelings, they move based on principles. They wake up early not because they feel like it, but because they decided to. They work late not because it feels good, but because it needs to be done. They invest, they learn, they push forward, not because their heart tells them to, but because their vision demands it. And that's the key. Your vision has to be louder than your emotions. The moment you understand this, the world changes. Suddenly you realize discipline isn't punishment, it's freedom. Waking up early, grinding, saving, building, saying no to distractions, it's not suffering, it's investment. You're trading temporary comfort for permanent freedom. You're trading a night of feeling good for years of being free. And if that doesn't light a fire in you, nothing will. Because once you taste what discipline brings, you'll never want to go back to living by your heart's excuses. Now, I'm not saying you kill your heart completely. Your heart has a place. It's for family, for love, for moments of joy. But when it comes to money, when it comes to building a future, your heart is dangerous. It will sabotage you. It will slow you down. It will make you emotional when you need to be logical. That's why you have to separate the two. Heart for love, will for money. That's the formula. Here's the hard truth. The grind is not fun. At least, not in the beginning. You'll be tired. You'll be frustrated. You'll wonder if it's worth it. But if you stay consistent, if you trust the process, one day you'll wake up and realize you built something real. Money in the bank, skills that pay, freedom in your hands. And that day, you'll thank yourself for not listening to your heart. You'll thank yourself for being cold, for being disciplined, for being relentless. Because that's what it takes. So, right now, make the decision. Are you going to keep letting your heart run the show, keeping you weak and broke? Or are you going to flip the switch and live by willpower, stacking day after day until freedom is real? That decision separates the 1% from everyone else. That decision is what makes the difference between dreaming of money and actually holding it in your hands. Here's the mindset shift most people never make. They think money is about passion, talent, or luck. But really, money is about endurance. It's about how long you can keep going when everyone else stops. And that's why you can't rely on your heart. Your heart is weak when it comes to endurance. It gives up fast. It wants instant rewards. But your willpower, your discipline, that's the part of you that can outlast anyone. And when it comes to building wealth, endurance beats talent every time. The one who stays consistent always wins over the one who only shows up when they feel like it. Think about marathon runners. The crowd cheers at the start. Everyone's excited, full of energy. But as miles go by, people start to drop. Knees hurt, lungs burn, energy fades. The only ones left are the ones who stop listening to their heart screaming quit and keep moving step by step. Business is the same. Hustling is the same. Building money is the same. At first, everyone is excited. Everyone talks about goals. But only a few stay in the race when it gets hard. And those few are the ones who make it to the finish line. Now, here's something you need to understand about emotions. They're not just weak, they're also temporary. Think about the last time you were mad, sad, or hyped up. Did it last forever? No. Feelings change every hour, every day. But money doesn't move like that. Money stacks slow, steady, consistent. And if you build your grind on emotions, you'll stop every time your mood shifts. That's why people stay broke. Their work depends on how they feel. But if you cut emotions out and let discipline lead, you work no matter what. And eventually the results have no choice but to show up. Let's talk about sacrifice. Your heart hates sacrifice. It wants what it wants now. That's why people blow money on things they don't need, nights they don't remember, or stuff that loses value instantly. But wealth is built on sacrifice. Saving when others spend. Building when others party. Learning when others waste time. Sacrifice is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. And only discipline will make you cross it. Your heart will never take you across that bridge. Your heart will turn back every time. And here's the truth nobody wants to hear. Success is supposed to feel boring. Discipline looks boring in the moment. Waking up early, grinding daily, saying no to distractions, repeating the same actions again and again. It doesn't feel exciting like chasing comfort. But boring discipline creates exciting results. Exciting freedom, exciting bank accounts, exciting opportunities. The people chasing exciting feelings stay broke. The people staying consistent with boring discipline get rich. That's the game. So if you feel bored in the grind, good. That means you're doing it right. That means you're building habits, stronger than your emotions. That means you're stacking the kind of effort that money respects. Because money doesn't care if you're hyped or bored. Money only cares if you're consistent. And if you stay consistent long enough, the results will be so exciting that you'll forget the boredom completely. Remember this: you don't need to feel motivated to move forward. You just need to keep moving. Every single day you ignore your heart and listen to your discipline, you're building something permanent. And that's how you shift from dreaming to living. That's how you move from broke to free. So here's the final truth you need to hear. Life doesn't reward feelings, it rewards actions. Every dollar you'll ever make, every bit of freedom you'll ever taste, every dream you'll ever live, it all comes from what you do, not what you feel. Your heart will always push you toward comfort. But comfort is the enemy of growth. Your willpower is the weapon that cuts through excuses, pushes you through the grind, and carries you into success. That's why you have to shut the heart off and turn the will on. That's the switch that changes everything. Look at the world around you. Most people are sleepwalking. They wake up, drag through the day, complain about money, and repeat the same cycle forever. Why? Because they let their heart run the show. They let emotions guide their choices. And emotions are cheap, fragile, temporary. That's why their lives never change. But you, if you're still listening, you're not like them. You're here because you want more. You're here because you're ready to stop letting your heart control you and start letting your will build you. That's the difference between average and great. That's the difference between broke and free. Here's the challenge I'm putting in front of you, right now. For the next 30 days, don't ask yourself how you feel. Ask yourself what needs to be done, and then do it. No debates, no excuses, no heart in the driver's seat. Just discipline, just action, just willpower. Do that for 30 days and watch what happens. You'll feel stronger, you'll see progress, you'll build momentum. And once you get that taste, you'll never want to go back. Because nothing feels better than knowing you can trust yourself to execute no matter what. Understand this: money is cold. Business is cold. The market doesn't care if you're tired or unmotivated. And that's why you have to be colder. You have to be the one who shows up anyway, who keeps stacking, who doesn't need a mood to move. Once you master that, you become dangerous. Because now nothing can stop you. Not tiredness, not boredom, not fear, not doubt. You're in full control. And when you're in control, the money follows. The freedom follows. The life you've been chasing becomes reality. So if you're waiting for a sign, this is it. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting for your heart to feel ready. It will never happen. The only way forward is through discipline. Shut your heart down, turn your will up, and move. Every day, no matter what. That's how you win. That's how you stack money. That's how you break free. And now, it's on you. You've heard the message. You know the truth. The question is, will you do it? Will you silence your heart and follow your will? Will you commit to the grind, even when it's boring, even when it's hard, even when it doesn't feel good? Because if you do, I promise you this, you'll change your life. Not someday, not maybe, but for real, for good. So let's end it here. Turn off the heart. Turn on the will. Go out there and build. Build the money. Build the freedom. Build the life you deserve. No excuses. No waiting. Just action. Because the world isn't giving you anything. You have to take it. And the only way to take it is with relentless discipline. So start today. Start now. And don't stop until your dreams are no longer dreams but reality. People talk a lot about following your heart. They tell you to do what feels right, chase passion, let emotions guide you. But let me be real with you. If you only follow your heart, you'll be broke. Your heart wants comfort. Your heart wants easy. Your heart wants to sit on the couch, relax, scroll on your phone, and feel good right now. But your bank account doesn't care about feelings. The world doesn't pay you because your heart feels something. The world pays you because you bring value. And value doesn't come from comfort. Value comes from work. Hard work. Consistent work. Work that doesn't care if you're tired, bored, or not in the mood. That's why the first step to building real money is this. You have to shut your heart off and switch your willpower on. Think about this for a second. How many times did your heart tell you not to do something? Don't wake up early. Don't go to the gym. Don't work on that project. Don't take that risk. Your heart whispers excuses all day. It tells you, I don't feel like it. But the truth is, no one cares how you feel. The bills are still coming. The rent is still due. The opportunities are out there whether you're ready or not. And if you listen to your heart every time it says no, you're stuck. You stay broke. You stay average. You stay in the same place year after year. That's why winners learn to ignore the heart and follow discipline. Here's the thing. When you chase comfort, life gets harder. When you chase hard work, life gets easier. Because the grind pays back. You hate waking up early? Good. That means you're building a habit stronger than feelings. You hate pushing yourself to study, to sell, to create, to hustle? Even better. That's the muscle you need if you want to make money. Because money doesn't flow to feelings, it flows to results. And results only come when you push past what your heart wants and do what must be done. Think about the people you admire. Athletes, entrepreneurs, artists who made it big. Do you think they felt like grinding every day? No chance. They all had mornings where they didn't want to move, days they wanted to quit. But they did it anyway. Because they understood the simple truth. Feelings are temporary, but results are permanent. Every time you push through, every time you say, I'll do it no matter what, you're separating yourself from the crowd. That's where money lives. Not in feelings, in discipline. Your heart might say, I don't feel motivated today. But your willpower says, do it anyway. Your heart says, I'm tired. Your willpower says, keep going. Your heart says, it's too hard. Your willpower says, so what? That switch right there, that's how you go from broke to wealthy. That's how you go from dreaming about money to actually making it. The day you stop listening to your heart and start listening to your discipline is the day your bank account starts to change. So from now on, understand this. Your heart is not your best friend when it comes to money. Your heart is a trap. It keeps you soft, distracted, emotional. If you want to build wealth, you have to treat your heart like background noise. Let it cry, let it complain, let it beg for comfort. But don't let it control your actions. Actions should be controlled by your vision, by your goals, by your willpower to get what you want no matter what. That's the mindset of people who make it. That's the mindset of people who build real freedom. Now let's break this down even deeper. When you decide to shut your heart off and turn your will on, you're choosing long-term wins over short-term feelings. Most people lose this game because they're addicted to the short term. They want quick comfort, quick dopamine, quick satisfaction. That's why they binge shows, scroll endlessly, and waste hours every day doing things that feel good but pay nothing. And then they wonder why their money never grows, why their dreams stay stuck in their heads. The truth is simple. You cannot have both, constant comfort and serious success. You have to pick one. And if you're serious about making money, you already know which side you need to be on. When you cut emotions out of the process, you free yourself from excuses. Think about soldiers. Think about boxers. Think about people who put their body on the line every day. They don't ask, do I feel like training? They don't ask, do I feel like fighting? No. They train, they fight, they move forward because their mission doesn't care about feelings. Making money should be the same for you. Your mission is freedom. Your mission is building something that pays you, supports you, gives you choices in life. And your mission doesn't care if you're tired, stressed, or bored. Your mission just needs you to show up. Here's what most people get wrong. They think money comes when they finally feel motivated. They wait for the perfect mood, the perfect energy, the perfect time. But that day never comes. Motivation is unreliable, it's weak, it comes and goes. If you build your hustle on motivation, you're already doomed. Winners don't wait for motivation. Winners build systems. Winners build discipline. Winners wake up and grind whether they feel like it or not. That's why they're ahead. That's why their bank accounts grow while others complain. And let me tell you something else. Money doesn't care about your emotions. The market doesn't care if you had a bad day. Customers don't care if you're tired. Business doesn't care if you're stressed. Money rewards consistency, not feelings. If you're consistent, if you keep showing up, if you keep learning, building and selling, eventually the results show up. But if you only work when you feel like it, you'll never make it past average. The money game is cold, it's not emotional. And if you want to win, you have to be cold too. This is why I say, turn off the heart. Your heart will make you hesitate. It will make you doubt. It will tell you it's too hard, too risky, too much. But your willpower, when it's turned on, becomes a machine. It doesn't negotiate, it doesn't ask, it just does. And once you learn to operate like that, you become unstoppable. Because now, you're no longer a slave to feelings. You're in control. You can outwork, outlast, and outgrow anyone who still listens to their heart. Let me give you an example. Imagine two people start a side hustle. One listens to their heart. They work when they feel motivated, skip days when they're tired, and give up when it gets tough. The other ignores feelings. They work every day, no matter what. After a month, who has more results? After a year, who has more money? After 5 years, who has freedom? It's not even close. The person who shut their heart off and turned their will on is miles ahead. And that's the formula. It's not luck. It's not magic. It's not feelings. It's discipline stacked over time. So here's the mindset shift you need. Stop asking yourself how you feel. That question doesn't matter anymore. The only question that matters is, did you do what you said you would do today? Did you move forward? Did you put in the reps, the hours, the effort? If the answer is yes, you're on track. If the answer is no, you're falling behind. It's really that simple. Winners keep it simple. They don't wait on feelings. They just execute.